Alright, where were we?
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Yeah, well, she's just been a pleasant ball of useful.
Locked.
Wait, he said her paint was starting to streak? That means her paint is still wet! It's completely useless now!
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Oh, you miserable bitch of useless! I'm gonna take that paint box and shove it right up there if you know what's good for you. I'm an asshole.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Oh, come on. Haven't you ever heard the term one man's trash is another man's treasure?
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
You mean that all this junk for the speakeasy has been moved since then? Oh, come on. Wow, Edna, you kind of suck.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's just another brick in the wall.
But Marty, unless we figure out how to get into the speakeasy, you won't get any pudding! Or you won't get any pudding! I don't know how the rest of that song goes.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Although, speaking of which, this whole... I'm surprised that in this universe, once Marty overthrows Citizen Brown... Yeah, this entire place sounds like this entire place sounds like something that should be the music video for Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. Yeah, you know... anyone that's seen that music video, you know what I'm talking about. It needs to happen. Explore this brave new hill valley.
Look out, son!
Lorraine? She looks like a Category 5 train. She looks like a Category 5 wreck.
Martin!
Oh, hey, Mom.
Well, might as well see what her damage is.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Poof! Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again.
Phrasing?
For my civic duty.
Oh.
I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right.
Well, anyways,
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
But what about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Oh, God.
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well,
It was a very
I hope
good
your
one.
dream world was more fun than this one.
Well, not really.
Do
There
me
was...
a favor. I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
What?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets you.
Oh, God.
Get to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, boy. This is out of control.
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now, thank you. How are you?
I'm coming down there. No.
What's the problem, citizen?
Yeah, I'll have a double animal style with fries and a diet.
That's it. It's called an emergency intercom for a reason. I'm wrapping you for an SCR 300. Take your demerit printout before you go.
I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
Boring conversation anyway. Okay, let's go and hit up this demerits.
Mom?
Anyways, so, how do you think I'm doing?
I'm having a bad day, Mom. Can I ask you a few things?
We all have our share, son.
So,
I, lost my timesheet. What have I got going on this week?
Well, Monday is Junior Brown Brigade.
what?
Junior what now?
And Tuesday is Model UN.
Oh, God.
Oh, UN.
Mm-hmm. You represent Djibouti. On Wednesday,
Jabuda?
you'll be overseeing the board game club at the rec center.
Okay,
I've
stop,
heard enough.
stop. I need a moment. God, Mario, no wonder Jennifer thinks that you're a complete weenus. Because in this universe, you are a complete weenus. Complete and utter weenus.
I saw Jennifer earlier today.
Oh, Jennifer, what a spunky gal. Are you two patching things up?
She totally blew me off.
Not
Well,
surprised.
I'm not the world's biggest dating expert, seeing as how I married the first guy to fall from the sky. But
Well,
maybe you should spend a little less time with your microscopes and ant farms, and a little more time tending to her needs. What kind of things is she passionate about, Martin? What are her interests?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
You see,
Well, to be fair, she is pretty much a different person from the one I knew, so, yeah, the multiverse is bullshit.
Everyone is treating me like some sort of goody two-shoes, Mom.
they're just jealous that you're such a perfect citizen of Hill Valley.
Have I always been this way?
Always been a perfect little son. Going on 18 years now.
What about that time I set fire to the living room?
Oh, but you only did that so you could show us the fire retardant you made with your chemistry set.
Heavy.
Yeah, a little wrinkle on that event.
All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Let's see. So, how are you holding up?
What about you, Mom?
What about me?
What are you doing out here polishing the statue?
I know! I was scheduled to clean the clock this month, but then Needle's mom ate some of that bad tofu that's been going around.
Bad
So there
tofu?
was some reshuffling in the L sector duty roster, and here I am. I kinda wish I was cleaning the clock, though. So much nicer up there without all the cameras.
The cameras?
Wave to Big Brother, or Big Husband in this case.
Yeah. Anyways, you seen Biff?
I saw you talking to Biff about the Citizen Plus program.
Biff says I'd be a perfect candidate for it.
I know Biff, and if that's what the Citizen Plus program does to people, then you don't want any part of it.
Yeah.
But Biff has been reformed. Look at him. He seems so happy now. So at peace with this town. What I wouldn't give.
He's a total veg, Mom.
Yep.
Your father is always telling me that I don't invest enough in the workings of our great citizen Brown. Maybe it's time for me to turn a new leaf and just go with the flow.
No!
Okay, just hold off for a bit, please. I don't want you doing anything rash.
Yeah, just take a little look first before you go and drink the Kool-Aid.
All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Let's see.
I feel like I don't know anybody anymore.
Well, Martin, that could be a sign you need to get out more.
Alright, well, first off, about Big Husband here.
Is there any way I could talk to Citizen Brown?
Oh, you know how difficult that is, Martin. The great man spends so much time coming up with new rules and demerits that he barely has time to talk to us anymore. I guess that's the price we pay for a safe, happy city.
So he doesn't see anyone?
Not unless someone starts rolling up the demerits. He still takes a personal interest in those situations.
So I've heard.
And of course you could talk to Mrs. Brown.
No.
Clara?
No, silly. Edna.
Edna Strickland?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. Change the record here. Time for a new beat. And also, the great man. God, I was just joking before, but yeah. He really has turned into Andrew Ryan.
Wait, Doc, Citizen Brown is married to Edna Strickland?
Did you get a bump on the head or something? They've been happily married for nearly 40 years. In fact, if you ask me, I think Edna wears the pants in the relationship.
No doubt.
She's the one always announcing the day-to-day bulletins. Probably writes them herself.
I need to sit down.
Yeah. Forget to sit down. I need to lie down. Oh, God.
Biff seems, unusually mellow.
Well, he should be. He just finished the Citizen Plus program. So far, it looks like it's done him a world of good.
You don't think he seems a bit off? I mean, he's so
Unbiff.
Well, isn't that the point? You remember what he used to be like? He was an unholy terror.
He wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Now, sure. But you should have seen him in high school.
I have.
I can imagine.
Well, yeah. He did try to rape you, so fair enough.
What do you think of Jennifer, Mom?
Well, she certainly looked like quite a handful, dear. I was really hoping some of her, joie de vivre would have rubbed off on you.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Martin, you can be a little uptight sometimes.
Uptight?
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it, Mom.
Well, maybe you needed to hear it. There's nothing wrong with having priorities in life. Just maybe Jennifer should have been a little higher on your list.
Yeah, she should.
Well,
Yeah.
you did buy that guitar. That's a step in the right direction. Women love musicians. Just keep practicing and I'm sure you'll get better.
What are you talking about? I'm a great musician.
That's the spirit.
Oh boy. Yeah, again, Marty, in here you are a complete and utter dingus.
Jen's dad doesn't seem to like me very much.
He's just a little stressed out, dear. Filling the crime-stomping shoes of his legendary father makes poor Danny Jr. a little twitchy.
So I see.
But he gets the job done. Between him and his father, Hill Valley's been as dry as the Sahara Desert for decades now. Unfortunately.
Dry. Doc was right. We did overdo it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Anyways, back to North Korea.
Is it
Hill
just me, or
Valley.
does Hill Valley feel really strict today?
Some might even call it stifling. But you didn't hear that from me.
Alright, anyways, about this PDA shit.
Biff told me that he got in trouble for public displays of affection.
Can you believe it? Sure, things got a little out of control back in the 60s with the free love and all, but now even holding hands will get you a verbal warning.
Oh, come
So
on!
you can't even kiss?
Can't even hug. It's barbaric. City Hall treats us like a bunch of children going to the movies.
Ugh.
Biff was talking about all the contraband he used to keep. Do you know anything about that?
What are you implying, Martin?
I'm not implying anything. I just want to know what kind of contraband might still be around. You know, so I can watch out for it. Like a good citizen.
Well, I wouldn't know about such things, but people still smuggle alcohol in from the next county. I heard the kids at school have been smuggling Xerox copies of Dungeons and Dragons. I bet you'd be into something like that, huh?
Nah, not really, no.
I'll get back to you on that.
Well, if it's for rebellion, maybe. Mazes and Monsters is a far-out game. Shut up!
Is it true that Biff was responsible for getting dogs outlawed?
I think that was all Edna's idea. She's always had a sore spot for dogs. Now your father and I, we love dogs.
You do? I didn't know that. How come we never had a dog?
We had meant to get one to teach you children about responsibility, but by the time we had you, dogs had already been banned. Now I don't think we'll ever have the chance to raise a puppy.
Jeez, Mom, that could be the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Marty, wait about a couple of years, see Madoka Magica, then talk to me about frickin' sad. Yeah, just might want to get a heads up on that one, pal.
All right, let's talk about something else.
Alrighty, dear.
Well, we're done here. Yep, just a sec, folks. Okay. Just got over the trauma of reliving episode 3. Oh god, Mommy, why?
Hey, got a sec,
Anyways,
Biff?
Well, sure, Martin. What's on your mind?
let's see. Never
See
mind,
you
nothing
later,
new.
Biff.
Bye, Martin.
Let's see.
It's a detailed list of my mom's daily activities. She brushed her teeth for 4 minutes this morning.
Oh god.
Oh, they look like parking tickets. Do I gotta pay a fine or something?
Yeah, you know what? Forget it. I don't have to deal with this.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
Oh, come on, Marty. You know what? Speaking of another brick in the wall, I really need to listen to some of that right now. We need no education.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
Oh, yeah, if you're going around looking for environments, yeah, that'll work. Oh, what now? Yeah, more cameras.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
Oh, God, he's a
peeping
narc.
Tom.
Again.
Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Yeah, here you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I say. Sure, never trust a guy with...
Effective against moths, mosquitoes, and tannins.
Anyways, what the hell's going on here? Whoa, what the...
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ-36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
Oh,
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
Oh,
Another day in Hill Valley. A perfect place to live. That wasn't a note of irony in your voice, was it, citizen? Irony? What's that, officer? Move along.
what is all this?
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Yeah, this is just getting worse and worse by the second.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown. It's just a thing. I worked so hard to get that title.
Huh? Oh, there's us. Oh boy, this is gonna require some thinking, folks. I'll just figure that out
Hit with
later.
some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, I say. Sure, never trust a guy.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Oh, what? Alright. You know what? Screw Batman. I'm taking the guitar back.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because
Let's see.
a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl. You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Exactly.
My kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
Right, right.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for? Insufficiently polished shoes. Good day, citizen.
Oh, come on.
Greetings, programs. LeBrock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring.
Oh, jeez, of course.
Nice. We didn't have a computer in the other timeline. Well, no joystick. That's lame.
Look, Marty, just wait a couple of years. Or no, wait. When you get back, get a Nintendo. Trust me. Oh, and also, when you get back, invest in Apple. Believe me, you're gonna regret not doing it.
This is my axe. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address...
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Alright, well, what exactly are you looking for then, huh? Actually, wait, let's see, why... Yeah, why exactly are you doing this again?
Spying on people? Why?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Oh, for God's sake.
Dad, you are way off here. Mom isn't a...
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision.
No,
Confidentially,
really?
I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now.
Oh,
Do
really?
me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her.
Oh, for
She
God's
won't
sake.
confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say?
Go to
That's
hell.
a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
Alright, what were you hiding when I came in here?
What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as
Go
well
on.
tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
Again, no. No way.
No way.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration.
Because they
don't
have
say so
individuality,
publicly, of
numb
course.
nuts.
But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my herring.
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
You know what? I'll take him.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure. Not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
Well, yeah. If those tapes get out, they're gonna form a lynch mob, and your family's gonna be swinging from the street lamps. That's all.
It's about Mom.
How did she even get like this in the first place?
How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
No!
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality.
Oh, God!
On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
And yeah, Georgia slipped into a complete and utter wormy toad.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead.
Oh my God! Individuality! Free thought! Actual happiness! We can't have that! Yeah, see, folks, this is why whenever I play SMT games, I either go for neutral or chaos. Because law is not in my... Yeah, law leads to this.
Something on your mind?
Let's see.
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
So, refresh my memory here.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a...
As a what?
A nerd.
They said that?
In so many words.
And very
Just because a
ways.
boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection to...
Okay, stop!
I really don't want to hear anymore.
This is just getting worse.
I'm proud of you, son.
Kill yourself! For the love of all that's sacred, kill yourself! Actually, people don't actually do that, but this is just evil. Rubber band collection. Oh, God. What have I done?
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time. Recent past.
This time.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her. She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys. Sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Wait, is it just me or does George have a blue eye and a green eye? Is that is he heterochromic? I don't know, but alright, well, where am I now?
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that math-magic competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Math-magic competition? Yeah, see, it's not just any 6, it's a magic 6. Well, anyways, other Marty's out of the picture, so I don't have to go and slug him in the face.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Anyways, let's resume this line of inquiry in just a little bit, okay? Okay. Later. Okay. I'm back. We could do this, people. We could do this. We're stronger than Citizen Brown and his totalitarian horseshit. We are going to bring rock and roll to this town, god damn it. First off, George, you miserable narc.
So about you and your, work.
Shoot.
Yeah, getting paid for voyeurism. Joy.
You seem to be really into this spying business.
It's not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These
What?
candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials that advertise our way of life to the rest of the world. True, you could argue that I've taken things to extremes.
No.
I still get up to take my meals, and of course to use the facilities.
Oh, good. At least you still remember to eat shit. That's basically the only thing you can do in this miserable place without getting some form of reprimation. But, okay, yeah, George, this is not what your calling was.
You're supposed to be... I mean, wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction. I did mess around with it once, but that was before Citizen Brown made it illegal.
What?
Science fiction's illegal?
Sci-fi promotes an unhealthy obsession with the fantastic and impossible, and it encourages the idea that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
Science fiction, and by proxy fiction, is illegal. Okay, that's it. I am inciting a riot. Citizen Brown and Edna will hang from the street lamps by dawn.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Anyways,
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
first off, you've seen what happened to Biff, right?
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Depends on
Define
what you
living.
mean by living. He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive
Scofflaw?
the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
Yeah, so jealous about his brainwashing and stripping of his free will. Look, Biff was an asshole, but no one deserves that to happen to him. Okay, anyways, back to CB.
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service and maybe let me shake his hand.
Oh, wait, are you sure that shaking hands is allowed? Isn't there like some demerit about contact with other human beings? Yeah, it's gonna get to that point. Actually, I just thought of something. What exactly is going to happen to this little utopia when Citizen Brown and Edna eventually croak? I mean, yeah, they've been around since the 30s. They ain't got long left here. And yeah, I doubt they'd have children since it would be improper and probably could probably break several of their own rules. So yeah, there's no one in place to run the regime. What's going to happen to them when they die? Oh no, wait. Edna doesn't have that kind of forethought. Never mind.
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Edna? Are we talking about the same?
But really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
Yeah, even more so. Well, anyways, about David. About David and, what's her name?
David and Linda.
Linda,
Have
yeah.
you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
I could think of about 25,000 different reasons. Well, yeah, they got out while the getting's good. And yeah, personally, I'm thinking of getting out of this country while the getting's good too. If Trump honestly does get elected, yeah, that's it. I'm bolting out of this country. Canada, Japan, anywhere that doesn't involve the rule of the do.
Something on your mind?
Although, if this is the future and somebody's watching it after the elections and Trump isn't elected president, hopefully, well then, yeah, ignore my previous rantings.
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. That's what I'd really like to be. What did I tell you?
Public kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other people to break it?
On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
Marty, you came on too strong.
Public kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other people to break it?
Well, you could just go to...
thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
Well, you could just go the Glenn Quagmire route, just grab any random schmuck on the street and it's like, hey, suck face with me!
If I got caught with a contraband item, I'd get in a lot of trouble, right?
You certainly would. You could be facing up to 1,000 demerits, depending on the item. But of course, you wouldn't be caught dead with anything illegal. It's your mother I'm worried about.
Alright.
Did you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Aha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday. Which one was it? Oh, yes! Does that look like a stray dog to you? Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it.
Well, wait, we're not allowed to harbor dangerous animals? Well, then what am I going to do with my cybernetically enhanced gorillas and fire-breathing warthogs? Yeah, let's face it, breakfast is ruined.
Something on your mind?
Anyways, what is going on with the house here? What, did you, like, discover, like, Agent Orange, or is there, like, let's see, what's that thing that they always talk about in the commercials? Let's see. Whatever.
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
Asbestos, yeah.
Don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your math-magic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
Asbestos?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Dust mites.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
This is insane.
Goodness, they let me move my office out here into the garage.
This is... I don't even know how to respond to this. Again, this is the world of Demolition Man, and I am going to be Dennis Leary here. Yeah, you know what? You know what this world needs? It needs cholesterol. It needs butter, and I want high cholesterol. I want buckets and buckets and buckets of cheese.
Oh, one of those I would have had a burrito.
So, when's this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you were little.
Okay, this timeline is officially a nightmare.
We have passed Nightmare like 25 minutes ago, Marty. This is the last circle of hell as far as I'm concerned. We are ice skating in the pits of hell. Satan is doing flips, and Kim Jong-il is gonna be performing up next. Anyways, about your eyes in the sky.
How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Potato,
Another
potato.
day in Hill Valley. The perfect place to live. That wasn't a note.
This is my axe. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Anyways, another squawk box.
I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
Oh. This is evil. This is pure unbridled evil. I'm honestly on the verge of crying, people. Or I'm just hungry. I'd say yes. Alright, anyways, about that flask.
Mom? So, what's up with Dad?
Indeed. What is up with him?
That setup in his garage is pretty intense.
That's not the word I'd use. More like creepy.
I heard that.
Oh, god damn it. You can even jack into the squawk boxes? Dude, give some space for the love of all things sacred.
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and...
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
How could
For
you
your
fit that?
information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine,
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you.
Okay, that's it. We need to go
Trouble
in.
we can get into.
We need to give her some space here.
Attention citizens.
Alright, let's see if that helps.
To increase the select
Yes!
Aha!
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin!
Was that a flask, Mom?
It was.
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom.
Just-
Get a hold of yourself.
Look, just be honest,
Oh,
right?
your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
Oh, Jesus.
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Again, just smack him upside the head and tell him to knock it off. Ugh, whatever.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Alright, anyways. First things first, I'll rack up some major demerits. The ones you see me getting so far were just the appetizers. Now now, here comes the first of our 3-course meal. Okay, we've had ourselves some nice little hors d'oeuvres and some appetizers, some annoyance, some banging around here, but now, let's start off with a nice rum steak with a brandy chaser, shall we?
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Should I get the loot first?
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me.
Oh, what? Would you prefer I act like a dumbass?
I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh.
Sorry, managed to catch in time, folks. Anyways, where were we?
Where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah.
Would you prefer I be an
Played
idiot?
that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
Thank you.
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am.
Tools.
Keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Oh, and we wouldn't want that, now would we, folks? Intervention. And yeah, the rum steak seems to have gone down rather well. So now it's time to move on to a loud, rambunctious meal. Let's see here.
Mom?
Never mind. Anyway.
This is for possession of an illegal and socially corrosive substance. Some might argue that description.
Yeah. Like, basically anyone with free will. But again, in the perfect dystopia of our Fiona Citizen Brown.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I wonder if they've got any more.
Okay. Welcome to Soup Mo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
It's pissed me off since the first minutes, Marty. Keep up with the rest of the class, will you?
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's
Mortified,
probably
more
the
likely.
soup.
Well, okay, either one. That will work.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Oh, stop!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
Anyways, about that sneeze
You
of
got a
yours?
cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
Alright.
You sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy, there's only two things I'm allergic to. Dogs and disco, and I don't hear no chicka-bow wow, do you?
No.
Oh,
Then
you'll hear a
it's
bow wow
a
soon.
dog.
This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
Soup.
And more.
What kind of soup?
What kind of soup you got?
Scrole...
What?
Ribellini?
Yeah, that's right.
Some things never change.
I'll just assume that, Mari, seeing as how we've never seen this character before. Unless he was in the animated series, in which case I've definitely never seen him before.
What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
Oh, God.
No thanks. What else falls under the more category?
Well, there's the hum burger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
Like, something that, well, then again, this could actually be the same thing for McDonald's or Burger King, to be perfectly honest.
I'm afraid to ask, but what other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
Might as well.
Where are the free samples?
Here. I keep them behind the counter.
They look like they've been behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
Oh, boy.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
Yeah, not even I would eat that stuff. And I've had haggis, sushi. Well, maybe not. Sushi's not. Well, I've had haggis, escargot. I've even had. Tripe. I've even had tripe, and I would not go near that stuff. Near the stuff.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
And, you know, to be perfectly honest, I think that being on the ground might actually give them some flavor, you know?
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Alright. Alright, well, we've run this dialogue
See ya.
tree.
Smell you later.
Let's see here.
Peas, liver, and soy. Three things that have nothing to do with hot dogs. Reminds me of the liver treats Doc used to give Einstein.
Oh, really now? Einie!
Hey!
Hello,
There's that mangy.
Patties.
Go get him, McFly!
Alright, well, if you ask. Yeah. Finally. She's distracted and bingo.
Spray paint. Directions say to apply a thin coat and let dry. Avoid touching or tracking wet paint.
No, never mind. I know. Okay, let's just go and spice things up around here, shall we?
Pinheads, huh? Figures?
Yeah,
Give me that.
could be better. Marty and the Pinheads. Anyways, Jen.
What is it now?
Let's see. Yeah.
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
Oh, really?
Leech is a wastoid. Come on, Jen. It's you and me.
Dream on, McFly. We might have had a thing for about 10 minutes, but you're not even in the same league as Leech.
Oh, boy.
Leech is a wastoid. Come on, Jen. It's you and me.
Again, sorry,
Dream
folks,
on,
but I can't
McFly.
skip it.
We might have had a thing for about 10 minutes, but you're not even in the same league as Leech.
Anyways, Jen, you seen any dogs around here?
You haven't seen a stray dog around here, have you?
Not since they were banned.
You know anything about that dog that just came through here?
You're seeing things, McWeirdo. There hasn't been a dog in Hill Valley for years, not since Big Brown banned them.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Let's see if he's back here.
He's got to be hiding in here somewhere.
Alright, let's see here. Is he behind the fridge?
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Aha!
Not a sign of him.
Alright, let's see here.
It would look better blue.
Yeah, well, I prefer green, but, well, beggars can't be choosers.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Alright, let's see. Now let's just see if when he comes back. Aha! Anyways, there we go.
Now we're in business.
Alright. And yeah, I don't want this to go and end up like last time, so I'll just cut it off here. This is David Lab of On David's Brain. Later.